more a book which was full of treasury, okay, full of diamonds in it, and it is so practical. It is, it is full of wisdom. It is full of new insights, new revelations, and I would like to introduce that book because actually I was planning to take a big class on this, and this book is known as uh, "Can You See All People? Gateways to the Soul, Inner Work for the Outer World." Search Bennington Behrens. Such a wonderful book. Uh, we should read this book, everybody. Inner Work for the Outer World. Can you see this book, Bharadwaj?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. కొంచెం బుక్ పైకి లేపరా సార్ ఒకసారి
Nah.
కొద్దిగా పైకి సార్
Ipudo?
యా ఓకే సార్
This is my latest book, and this is such a beautiful book. Everybody should read this. Inner Work for the Outer World. So, inner work means real work. Outer world means hopeless world. Inner work means creating hope. So, inner work, if there is hope, then we can be in the outer world. So, uh, what is the most important point here is so I'll show you 1 minute. Huh? Okay. So he is the author, Sir Beddington Behrens, PhD. He is a psychotherapist, spiritual guide, and author. So, life questions like people are having these questions nowadays, and this is the latest script, soul script. What I could say, this is a very beautiful, practical soul script from a great teacher to all the people who are having a disciple consciousness. So all disciple consciousness people carrying these questions like life questions. Can I learn to let go of my fears and anxieties? How can I bring being into my life of incessant doing? How can I deal with challenges of growing older? How do I become more mindful and live more harmoniously? How can I deal more effectively with change? These are all the questions outer world is uh, pumping into our brains, and the beautiful script called Gateways to the Soul, Inner Work for the Outer World, is such a beautiful scripture with beautiful insights, so that we can really know if at all these questions are there in a disciple's mind, we can find the answers by doing the inner work. And what are the stages of doing the inner work? He unfolded the inner journey scripture so beautifully. That is why I'm so happy to introduce this book, Gateways to the Soul, because it really answered all these questions. And one more top thing, what they did in this book is uh, tell you. Okay. So what this book is all about, and a forward by Steve Taylor is what. Please listen to this. Okay. This is the. Some people believe that in order to evolve as human beings, we have to disconnect ourselves from the world problems and even forget about world altogether. You can go to a monastery, a hermitage, or a desert retreat far away from worldly concerns and ambitions. Or you can just stay in your room meditating and pretend that the world out there is an illusion. Then you can give yourself wholeheartedly to your spiritual development in peace without being disturbed by the complexities of politics, social problems, and family life. In this book, my friend Serge, it takes exactly the opposite approach. We are not separate from our fellow human beings or from the world around us. And to believe that we are separate is a such way to feel unhappy. We must not disconnect from the world for the simple reason that we are an integral part of it. Since we have caused many of our problems, we are also called to try to heal them. It is our responsibility to respond with compassion and altruism to the suffering of others, to help human race recover its lost soul. As Sartre suggests, it is impossible to separate the current state of the world in social, economical, and political terms from the inner state of human beings. If the world is insane, it is because we are insane. This is because we have become alienated from our own souls, the souls of others and soul of the world itself. The aim of this book is to show us how we can once more reconnect with our soul. See how beautiful this book is. And this was the biggest question. All people say, let us go somewhere, disconnect from the world and meditate. No, that is not the proper way. The Aquarian age way, new age way is we need to remain in the society and we should know the gateways to the soul. We need to do our inner work for the outer world. And how he wrote is so beautiful that we'll be discussing this entire book in upcoming classes. So I'll just have introduced this book to you and I'll read the uh, contents part of it so that first thing, as we have taken up the thing is part one of this book is known as understanding the challenge. First, we should understand our challenges, personality challenges. It means our physical, emotional, etheric, lower mental challenges, and how these challenges needs to be overcome or addressed is what the inner work is all about. The inner work for the outer world. The step one is we need to understand our challenges. And the second chapter is what's wrong with the world. If the outside world is chaotic, how we should remain calm inside is the real soul work. People ask gateways to the soul, how we can remain soulful means by remaining calm inside, let the outer world be chaotic. If every individual creates their calmness inside and every individual become calm inside, then automatically the outside chaotic world will also become calm. That is step two. Chapter 3, Inequality, Neoliberalism and the Rise of Populism. Why people are trying to become so popular Okay, why people are talking so much of this neoliberalism? Every person, without becoming consciously, they want to get liberation. Why these things are happening in the external world is what people should understand first. What is making this outer world such chaos is what everyone understand. And if they know the real gateways to their inner journey or inner work, then appropriately we will come to understand what needs to be done in a particular journey. That is chapter 3. Chapter 4, understanding our self-serving system. What serves you inside and what are we serving outside? This is thing we should need to understand. The killing story is part 4. And chapter 5 is gateways into soul. Why the outside desouled world is creating again a desouled life for me. The outside world is desouled. Now, how should I become soulful inside? How we need to define soul? Where do the gateways into the soul lie? How can I go inside? How can I go and contact my soul inside is what one needs to understand. That is chapter 5. And chapter 6 is gateways into soulful society. How we need to create a soulful society, not a ego-based society. Failure in the counterculture. How we need to create a new soulful society is what we need to think from an inner perspective to the outer world. That is chapter 6. This is all about the understanding challenge. Then we have part 2. Part 2 is named as growing soul. Growing soul chapter 7 is gateways into the inner work. Okay, how we need to overcome our shadow effects, how we need to do daily practice, what are the gateways to the heart, what are the things happening in the transitioning. All these things are discussed in growing soul part. And chapter 11 is gateways to power, perceptions of power. People are feeling so powerful outside. Once they go inside, people are becoming more powerless. So how we need to become more powerful inside, not showing our ego power outside. How we need to understand that through the gateways to the soul is one of the beautiful chapter. And the next thing is gateways through our dark side. People are not understanding their dark sides, shadow parts. This is one of the most important thing which I liked in inner work for the outer world. Gateways into friendship. The importance of friendship is one of the beautiful gateways to the soul. One more, gateways into courage, gateways into forgiveness, gateways into joy, gateways of good work. Respecting the material world is one of the most important gateway everybody should understand. And the 19th chapter is so important. He has written a chapter called The Corporate World as a Gateway to Soul. Deeper purpose of corporations, making change possible. How these gateways to the soul, inner work for the outer world needs to be uh, applied to the corporations is what is the most practical topic the author has written. Everybody should understand that. And chapter 20 is about gateways of death. How your soul will live unless and until it knows the gateways. Is it going through the gateway of solar plexus, or it is going out from your Agnya chakra, or is it going from the Sahasrara? All these things one needs to understand. And the chapter 22 is world service as a gateway to soul. What is service? What is service work? These things are so authentically presented by a beautiful author called Serge Beddington Behrens. So I advocate all people and really say read this book for 2020, Gateways to the Soul, Inner Work for the Outer World. And in this book, in the service part, he has written a beautiful article. I want to show that article to you all people. And I was so happy to read this article. So there are 9 ways to be of service. Is the most important chapter. The first thing is called the radiator. Radiator servers make a difference by radiating health, loving, and transforming energy out into the world. Uh, think about this word. Is your meditation life, your Swadhyaya, and your Sajan Sangachan, is it radiating all these things or it is radiating something else? If they are radiating healing, loving, and transforming energy, then that is real soul service. And it is a real world service. Are you playing the role of a radiator soul? Is what one kind of way of service. And the second is the initiator. These people are the movers and shakers, the initiators of new projects to bring benefit into the world. They are always out there in the thick of it, often fighting to bring change into scientific and political structures. They have visions of how a new world might look and they are committed to trying to bring it to expression. These people are known as initiators. Are you initiating such kind of things in any phase of your life? Are you a radiator or you can be an initiator? These are the ways a soul can really give service to the world. The first way is known as radiator, and the second type is known as initiator. And the third, the most important thing is known as the infiltrator. The infiltrators are the transformational equivalents of the double agent. They bravely work their way into the old story organizations and certainly try to introduce new ways of looking at the world from within, hopefully without rocking the boat too strongly. These people are known as infiltrators, soulful infiltrators. And the fourth people are known as the proclaimer. The proclaimer activist healed through the power of the spoken word, like Barack Obama. These kind of people, they render service to the outside world. These kind of people are known as proclaimers. And the next kind of people are known as the innovators. Like Einstein, innovators bring something entirely new to the kitchen table. So in what kind of way you are rendering service to the world? Are you a radiator, or an initiator, or an infiltrator, or a proclaimer, or an innovator? And the next person is known as the investigator. The role of the investigator activist is to investigate the shadow side of life, to bring back what is dark or hidden to the surface so that it may be seen and what it is and thus become disinfected by the light. All trouble making people, they come to the society to make the dark things inside you to come out. They are helping you in a way. That is why the investigators or the troublemakers do come to organizations. Please try to understand this point of view. And all these things I never did. What I belong to is the next stage of service, that is known as the educator. Educator servers take it upon themselves to make people aware that it is possible to see the world in a whole new way, to let them know that many new paradigms are emerging. That is such much knowledge to be gained from looking inside ourselves, and that we all contain much inner wisdom if we only know how to locate it. This is the educator's way of serving outside society. Swadhyaya yoga is only about the educator part. Now you people decide, if you are an educator part, how we need to deal with these radiators, initiators, infiltrators, proclaimers, innovators, and investigators. How these people should adapt to our educational model is what all you people should think. And the next thing is known as the protester. Going out into the streets as an expression of stand one takes on for a particular issue of powerful act, like how we do vegetarianism rallies. All these people belong to the protester type service. The agitator. The job of the agitator server is not to make people feel calmer and more at ease. That is the radiator's role. Rather, the agitator does their best to shake us all up out of the complacency and see the soul inside you. All teachers and gurus are the agitators. They play a role of the agitator. So, out of all these nine things, what kind of service you want to render to the world, get the clarity over by yourself thinking about these things. And what I want to mention today is my role to do the service is the only role of the educator. So don't mess the entire Swadhyaya office, making it full of people with either investigators or agitators, because I am not interested in agitation mode. I am only interested in one mode of teaching, and the gateway to the soul of Swadhyaya Yoga is the purpose is only through education. I am very much clear today that I want to render service to all people on the Bangalore Swadhyaya through books by playing a role called the educator. So the people who wants to come to this office, please think over these nine ways. If you are interested in more agitated mode, go to an agitated organization. I am not an educated organization. We are only an educator model organization. So if anybody want to fall into other modes of serving the world, there are so many beautiful organizations. You can go and work there. I want to declare today that Swaja is an organization where we want to play a service, soul service model of only a thing called the educator model. So thank you very much. That is what I wanted to tell you all people. Thank you very much. And read this book, Gateways to the Soul, Inner Work for the Outer World is such a latest book. I should complete it. Okay, I should complete it and I want all people to read this book.